one thing people probably don't know is like there's this emotional flux that you go on where you might put something down and be like, this is the best thing ever. This is the best thing anyone's ever done in music. John Lennon himself would be jealous of what I just did. And then in the next moment you hear something back and you're like, I'm the worst musician ever born. Ever born. Where are the classifieds? I need to look for a job. My music is pretty rooted in like a lot of what I grew up with, which is like I guess kind of 90s hip hop. So a lot of soul samples, a lot of telling my story and speaking what is important to me in a way that I hope is like engaging and entertaining and funny and real. And that's what my project has been since I started. The circumstances are always kind of different. Sometimes it's like a friendship. I think the best situations is when it's like a friendship and then it turns into like some kind of collaboration. Because then it's not contrived at all. It's just like, okay, there's another person who makes music, I make music. You know, it's like if you have a friend and you both like video games, you play video games together. It's like we both like music, so let's play music together. You know, so I think that's when it makes the most sense. You need like an impetus to be creative sometimes. You can't just like be like, all right, I'm gonna create. It's like you need to set parameters. Put yourself in the situation, right? So when Wax Romeo, for example, sends me a track, it's like, all right, cool, like this is gonna be something different. This is like, I'm a musician. If I'm working on my own album, I'm not like, all right, well, let me try something that's like 120 BPM. So I never do that. But if you're in another situation, it's like, cool, let me see if I can fit with this. Let me see if I can like do what I do in that context. So creatively, it's just like a good challenge. It's also like fun, you know, music is supposed to be fun and it's supposed to be about like connecting with people.
I think it just stems from like, that's just kind of who I am and who I've always been, but like what people know publicly is my music, and it's hip-hop music because that's where I found a place to like express myself, but there's like just a lot of other dimensions that people would maybe be surprised to know. There's a lot of other artists that I like that people would be very surprised, like there's a band called The Cardigans that had one hit in the 90s.
I remember that.
I know their whole catalog. I love their whole catalog, for example.
Yeah.
So.
You know, conscious rap has always been a funny one because it's like, what does that mean? Like, who isn't a conscious human being?